Hopefully this corrects the issue. Oh, God. So irritating.
Coordinates locked.
Trying to multi-stream. Of course it was going to come with some type of hang-up.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed.
Going in. Hopefully the stream maintains itself. This is extremely frustrating. Happens again, I'm going to call it for today and try to fix this. Going for the MG42 with the supply pack, and then I'm thinking cluster strike alongside with the HMG emplacement, gas strike, or possibly even the orbital Gatling barrage. I feel like MG42 along with the whatchamacallit, the cluster strike's pretty much all you need. Yeah, something happened, Popo. It like completely cut my internet. Stream died on both ends. Something about multi-stream or double stream key, even though there shouldn't be that. I don't know. There's something going on. I didn't have this issue the last time, but hopefully it just maintains itself. But we pair that with the good old purifier for double tapping any one of those elite units and being able to stagger the tripods, as well as just cutting through those crowds. And the trusty impact grenade to make sure we can blow up any one of those squid fabricators. Just in for a good time. Might even do cluster strike in the Gatling Sentry. But I feel like the HMG emplacement just, it's more fun. It's just hands-on. The MG42 has never felt better.
Calling down a sentry.
The anti-tank emplacement is definitely something that is more suited towards facing off with the automatons. I wonder what it's like versus the Terminated. Still haven't tried any one these new ones versus either of the other factions. Oh, pretty much every time I run with the HMG, I have to have the supply pack. Because that ammo will deplete so quickly. It's just like the grenade launcher. But when you do put that supply pack with it, oh, always a good time. Throw the explosive crossbow on there, and you're just one item away from the Rambo loadout. Which I guess you're pretty much there at the Rambo loadout. You don't have to have the combat knife, but it just completes the meme. Let's go, boys. Alright, let's get the real best loadout out there.
Another victory for the right side of history.
Still one of my favorite loadouts, though, is the HMG supply pack explosive crossbow, when facing off with the automatons. May not be the absolute most effective, but that is a good time. I'm waiting on it. I wouldn't mind a minigun with a backpack. If all I got was straight up 1,000 rounds and then I had to, I wonder if I could resupply the backpack. I mean, technically, we've been able to resupply the rockets on the backpack of any one of them. Why not have that capability? But it would just automatically put in 1,000. You wouldn't have any more than 1,000 available. And, you know, when I think about it, 1,000 rounds on your back, how much does that even weigh? Whew. sounds pretty hefty. I'd probably be a little bit irritated by it, but honestly, I'd take it. Give me a plasma support weapon. That needs to happen. I'm surprised that hasn't happened yet.
Mission coordinates
We might see that, though, as the Illuminate progress.
Hellpods Prime.
I wouldn't be surprised if some of their weapons end up coming into our hands.
Thrusters. Orbit synchronized.
I still want a super shotgun as a support weapon. Like Doom-style shotgun that just destroys. HMG emplacement and supply bag. But it's all we really need. It's coming in with the anti-tank emplacement. The absurd overkill.
Go now, Helldiver. Let our enemies take no step that is not hindered by the corpse of their comrade.
Spin that cape to win.
Calling down fortifications.
Nope. Doesn't blow it up.
Calling down fortifications. Calling down fortifications. Throwing supply base. Requesting sentry. Full weapon inbound.
That's ridiculous.
Calling down fortifications.
I'm ready, coach. Put me in.
Tagging location.
Every time it just sounds like it's starting to bang around. So we're just aiming for that.
Reloading.
feel like there just needs to be way more pressure. I would greatly prefer it, especially at Super Helldive, if this mission was just like, as soon as it started, it just does not stop until we're finished. Like, it is just non-stop push. Do not stop creating waves for me. Like, I want this to be a holdout mission.
Throwing grenade!
Oh.
Freedom never sleeps!
Getting close to death right there.
Calling down fortifications!
Happens all the time.
Requesting sentry. Thank you.
And technically, shouldn't I be able to draw? Well, I might be able to destroy one of these with this since it has the heavy armor penetration. And requires a higher level of penetration. Oh god. Yep. God damn it.
Requesting fortification.
Calling down a support weapon.
All right. Yeah, this is getting extremely dangerous. It's one of those days. It's just one of those days.
Calling down a sentry.
Reporting to the front!
Time to get back to formation.
Calling down fortifications! Squid!
That is so annoying.
Requesting air support.
Delivering payload. Another one bites the dust.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Requesting sentry.
Affirmative.
Oh, it's worth it. Finally, the MG does shine.
Squid!
Calling down support weapon. Requesting sentry.
Sending in an eagle.
Sweet liberty. Right on target.
Last reload.
Requesting sentry.
Requesting air support.
Delivering payload.
Have a taste of democracy.
Yeah.
Last reload.
Another one of those moments where I wish it would just keep going. I just want the non-stop action.
Dropships. Cancel that. South.
Squids.
Calling down fortifications.
Sending in an eagle.
Delivering payload.
Injury. What injury? Calling down fortification.
I feel like I should be able to throw stratagems out of this as well.
Requesting fortifications.
Requesting tac tac.
Calling down a support weapon.
Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. Dropships. Southeast. Calling down a sentry.
Hey, greatly appreciate it, man.
Calling down fortifications.
My god. We're already at the end.
Triumphs over tyranny.
They need to ramp that mission up with Super Hail Dive.
Shuttle awaits your request.
These defense missions. When the automatons one can be a good time, but the Terminated in this one, they just feel way too slow paced.
This is Pelican 1. I have visual on the extraction zone.
New gun that just came out.
This is Pelican 1.
What new gun?
Touchdown.
And what are we talking about? Did we just get a new gun and I have no idea about this thing?
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Countdown initiated.
Zone videos.
Take off.
Yeah, beat zone. We still have plenty more of those coming for the rest of the month. I still gotta finish the game itself. Hell, I put 135 hours so far into that game and I'm still not even finished. It's crazy to me. You're kidding me. There's actually a new gun.
Democracy prevails.
Sometimes Christmas comes early. Stab 52 assault rifle. Ooh. Is this free? We just get this off rip? Found in the superstore. Uh-oh. $615. Dude, I don't even know if I have that. That much for a fucking weapon? How much is that? How much in real money is that? It's like $5.
Welcome aboard, Helldiver.
So I got 10. Interesting. 70 damage, 56 in capacity, fire rate, light armor penetrating. So basically got a reskin. Reskinned Liberator for $615. It's the second one that we've got. Alright, hold on. Current connection's been lost. What the hell do you mean? There's what's going on, man. What does the armor do? Provides 50% resistance to fire, gas, acid, and electrical damage. I guess that's not bad. I'm not paying for that, though. I'll pay for the weapon, but I'm not fucking paying for that. Be funny if this is the route we're taking. We're going in the route of pay to win. You're telling me I have to pay $5? All right. Hold on. I go. So I don't know if this is going to show anything on screen. Sales of super credits are disabled because of the Steam overlay is disabled. Please enable the Steam overlay in your Steam settings. If this error persists after enabling the overlay and restarting the game, please refer to the Steam support assistance. Oh my god. What is this shit? Steam overlay sucks.
The anti-democratic aliens known as the ILLUMINATE have been confirmed as responsible for multiple simultaneous attacks across the galaxy. And highly xenophobic beings were thought exterminated in the First Galactic War, but according to the Ministry of Defense,
I'm gonna have to restart the game as well. What a load of hoopla. Alright, let's see if it's worth it. I honestly don't think this is going to be worth it, but we'll see. Looks like we just got a patch as well. But you do get super credits for free if you just keep playing the game, so. They can always fall back on that one-liner. Oh man. My God. I'm just gonna pay the $5 this one time. I'm not paying for the fucking armor. That armor is just fucking... It's just alright. Okay. Now let's see. What's the game capture? Should be working. There we go. Low recoil, 60 bullets. Okay, we're about to find out. Alright, boys. It's $5 right here. How do you hold to buy it? Equip it. The armor will be worth it down the road, but it's definitely not something I'd say is like absolutely necessary right now. There's you coming in here. Unlockables for all Helldivers depends on your performance in the Galactic War. We'll see. Some guy on Reddit said it's OP versus shields on the harvester tripods, ship shields, and normals. The scythe? I'll have to give that a try here in a minute. We just find one random match. We'll jump in with this assault rifle and see how it goes. 200 for a reskin, 300 for a new weapon, but 600, yeah. Honestly, I'm kind of right there with you. I feel like 400 should be the max on this thing.
Hellpods primed.
But at the end of the day, I mean, it is virtually a reskin. You can get the super credits for free as well, so it's not like you have to pay.
Orbit synchronized.
It's just pay to advance quickly. That's pretty much where we're at. Alright, Cluster Strike, Orbital Gatling Barrage. What do I even want? Let's just do HMG emplacement and line that up with the supply pack just to make sure we've got the ammunition for this thing. I wonder if it's got multiple firing modes. But to find out. Mixed, I mean, I feel it. There's like the one way that it's just going to be perfectly fine for it. I wonder where they came up with the 615 though. Like, it is weird that it's an uneven number. Nope, semi-auto. Turn the flashlight off. Good God, that's visually jarring. That's interesting. Ooh.
How about a nice cup of liberty?
This kind of reminds me of Killzone. Oh my god. Am I wrong? Is this a Killzone weapon? Wasn't there a Killzone weapon with like a weird magazine on the bottom end like this?
New mag.
A Killzone crossover? You're kidding me. So there really is a Killzone crossover? I'd say this is 100% in line with that. Oh! It doesn't seem bad, it just seems like a different variation of the Liberator. Am I displeased with my purchase? Slightly. But we'll make a video and hopefully make more than $5. So the return is there. I'd say the armor actually might be a better purchase than this. I think that's a fair assessment on this.
One life for Super Earth.
Try the launcher. Wait, what do you mean the launcher?
Freedom never sleeps.
What is going on? You got two different chats you've got to read. New stratagem just dropped. Return to ship alone. Return to ship alone. You said stratagem. Way better than a gun. Let's go. Where is the stratagem? Sprung? Where? It's a modifier. 3. What launcher? What are we talking about? What am I missing right now? Go to the Steam page. Store page. View page. Turn that off. It's the latest update. This is today. Say anything. Oh, it is a Killzone weapon. Modifiers. Oh. Is that C?
The Helldivers deployed immediately in response to the Illuminate.
Helldiver, the Super Destroyer is ready for your next mission.
What am I missing? Where is this new stratagem at?
The freedom of the galaxy remains.
What am I missing here?
Let us
Cobalt,
enjoy
what's
the
going on, man?
fight. The bugs are a plague. You are the vaccine. Every
All right.
system will soon exult in the glory of managed democracy.
Going in.
Locked. Hellpods prime. Engaging
Ooh.
orbital thrusters.
Let's see. So we'll make this.
Orbit synchronized.
Give it a go.
Hellpod launch initiated.
I mean, you would think that the laser weapons and the plasma weapons would be the faster alternative version to actually taking down the shields themselves. Bologna and cheese sandwiches. That's a hell of a morning right there, Cole.
History will remember your deeds this
What am I missing? Do I need to restart the game or something? Is that why I'm not seeing things? Brad, passionate bullets. Stay on the job. I don't see any new launcher. I'm missing something. Ninja. That's weird. Two primary weapons, but gonna be the same weapon type. Two shotguns. Already in. I'm gonna be real, this is, what's the recoil difference? It's like right in, yeah, that's what I thought. It's in between the Liberator Carbine and the Liberator. Almost looks like it's supposed to have a grenade launcher on the bottom of it, but, of course they wouldn't attach that, would they? Oh, that would be amazing. That'd make that worth $615 to me if it had a grenade launcher attachment. I'd have fun with that. Is this worth your money? Probably not. Wait on it. You know what's worth your money? This is probably actually worth your money. Because of the acid damage reduction. Although, I mean, how many different times has acid been considered explosive damage, and then more than likely this 50% to acid reduction isn't actually going to benefit you? Because the Bile Titan and the Bile Spewers are the one that spit acid, and if you had a 50% reduction, you'd be surviving that so much easier. That'd be the only reason that this one armor would be worthwhile. Against them for a bit myself. I think it's worth it, Cobalt, honestly. I believe you need to restart. It should be available on the Illuminate planets. Alright, I'm going to restart. I've been having a good time with it. It's brought in a breath of fresh air to the game. Some quality of life. How long that's gonna last, I don't know. Honestly, I'd probably give it another week or so before people are pretty much tired of facing the same 3 different enemies that are the new interaction with it, the new mission types. It's definitely fun. The new vehicles are fun. The change up to the different loadouts you'll be using for facing off with them really does give you a refreshing change to the gameplay. I've never had more fun with the MG42. So some of these stratagems have a bit more charm to them and do bring back that fun factor, but I need more content at a steady pace at the end of the day. I mean, I figured that was going to be the plan from the beginning. Helldivers 2 for me was always going to be one of those games that I could just fall back on later and just have a good time with. Every time I would come back to it, it would have a... Ooh, what the fuck is the W.A.S.P? Let's go.
One mission more.
Mission coordinates locked.
Maybe they are just starting to pump out content. Maybe they've caught up with themselves. They might actually be able to pull this off. They've already got me so many different stratagems now, and now they're starting to pull out more out of their ass, and a kill zone crossover. Fuck it, maybe they'll get it done proper. Oh man. See how this W.A.S.P goes. It's filthy aside casual. I can say no, it's not very good against the Illuminate. Bullet fired weapons work better. Also, the armor buff is going to be the next warbond. Interesting, Chai. That's good information. Hopefully this weapon isn't in the next warbond. That would be irritating. What is the Star X3 W.A.S.P? The fuck is this thing? Looks like a goddamn minigun. Well, looks like it'll lock onto a target. No, Popo, as soon as I saw who it was, I was like, yeah, this is the guy that just pumps out leaks. I just don't watch his content. I don't like seeing any of the leaks. I want everything to be like, okay, it's launching today and I'm excited to have it as soon as it comes out. Lock on minigun. That'd be nice. The fuck? That's interesting. So wait a minute, it's like clusters of rockets? Homing rockets? I don't see this being amazing versus the Illuminate, but similar to the that recoil. So it's similar to the, what am I thinking? I don't know why I'm forgetting the name of it right now. Yeah, the spear. I don't know why that took me so long. How does it do it? Okay, that's fun. Okay, but it's got the same problem as the spear. But it's fun when it lands.
How do you like the taste of freedom?
Lock on nade launcher. It has the penetration power to kill the tripods. So at least it's not on the same par with the grenade launcher when it comes to damage penetration. I'm about to die from this. Does it lock onto the crowds though?
Ready to liberate. For prosperity.
So it does only take one shot.
Have a taste of democracy.
Okay. That's kind of fucking fun. Damn it, I like this thing.
Last reload.
That's worthwhile. But you're telling me this thing hits the weak spot on the back of a Hulk? Can I use this on any planet, or is this just Illuminate planets right now?
The automatons desire this planet for their
Son of a
machination.
bitch.
Go down and show
To
them
all
the light of
Illuminates.
liberty.
Yeah, it's only on Illuminate planets. Alright, let's find a legitimate match. Let's go to an SOS. Give it a good run.
It's locked. Hellpods primed.
I'll call it. I'm on 3 different games. I'm on Stalker 2, Helldivers 2, and Path of Exile 2. The 2s this year. The terrific 2s.
Orbit synchronized.
Okay, so I'm not going to be using a backpack, so what we'll need to do is end up going HMG emplacement. And then what do I do besides that? Should work out with the kill zone. Ooh, man. Gonna need to try the scythe next match. See if that actually has any capability. Actually popping down the shield quicker. I don't think it does though. I don't know. Or maybe it's a damage drop off thing. Maybe within a certain range it doesn't end up taking it down as fast. It's technically, I guess, based on damage output. It should be taking it down faster than what a regular light armor penetration weapon should be getting it done.
Calling down a support weapon.
Oh, come on. It is nice to have a larger magazine on this, though. The hell are they all coming from? Got plenty of them. Damn it. I kind of wish I could just chain feed these rockets into this like an actual minigun. And just cut loose. There's no way. Yep, does fill it back up. Harold, you timed out? Ah, great. Killing me here.
Calling down fortifications.
I don't understand why this never works. They're just too close or something?
Mag's empty.
That's ridiculous. Other equipment support backpack. I feel that oop.
Wait! New mag. Requesting sentry. How about a nice cup of liver tea? How'd you like to taste the freedom?
Yeah, it does full reload. Harold, what's going on, man? Oh, man. Wonder what happened to that other guy. Just timed out or what happened? And it's a little bit difficult to keep both going. I just wonder how good it is versus boss. I mean, I think Popo nailed it when he was talking about the homing lock-on and how it does end up going up behind him. It does seem like if I was facing off with a Hulk and I locked onto when it started firing those rockets off, it would hit the back end weak spot. Same thing with the tank. Hopefully now it's working out a little bit better. I did have some hiccups earlier where it just crashed twice. Thankfully it's not having any issues now. Let's see how many rockets we've got though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what, 8 rockets per? And we've got what, 4. So we've got about 40 shots. I think there's like 5 bundles of it. You get 4 in the backpack and then 1 in the magazine. Or in the launcher itself. Seems to fire off doubles though. I can't tell if that just went straight forward for me or not. New AR. Seems like somewhere in between the Liberator and the Liberator Carbine, honestly. The thing that makes it a little bit better is the fact that it has a deeper magazine. But it's not by much. I mean, what is it? It's like 56 rounds. Yes. How much time was this guy wasting? Devastators and the Striders.
You have ignited the torches of liberty. Extraction awaits.
Every one of these should be easier with this weapon. I kind of wish every planet had this thing available right now, because I would actually rather start testing this against other things. Because it does seem a bit dry versus the Illuminate. I mean, you're kind of one-tapping the elite units. You're dumping 2 magazines into the tripod, but it just doesn't feel like it's really meant for these guys. It does seem like it would be great against the flying units if you just aren't close, or too close. That's the irritating part. Just ends up having that spear moment where it just goes all the way around and hits something else. I don't think the new AR is worth buying up though with real money. If you've got the super credits, sure. If you just want a new Liberator or reskin of it that has the Killzone style to it, a little bit of a deeper magazine, it's not horrible. Pretty much the same reload, a little bit more recoil. Would highly suggest crouching while firing. Aiming down sights is a bit visually jarring, but it's not too horrible. I'm surprised they didn't put a grenade launcher on that thing. I'm pretty sure that thing always had a grenade launcher in Killzone. I wonder if this is in preparation for a new Killzone coming out, or if it's just straight up a crossover that PlayStation's like, yeah, push this in. Like, this is your available list of crossovers you can do as a PlayStation exclusive. Oh, man. Good. Yeah, all right. Let's get a couple more matches with this. He's got the full suit of armor. He said, I'm dumping the whole paycheck on this.
It's a good day when we lose so few Helldivers.
56 rounds. That's what we're looking at versus 45. So 11 additional. Why is it 56? Was that the amount in the game or something? It's just as confusing as why that thing was 615 instead of just a flat 500.
The mystery of our vanishing colonists is at last solved.
Got another SOS match.
By the Illuminate and
Trying to get this W.A.S.P in full format.
with which we must now contend.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed.
That's right.
Engaging orbital thrusters.
Let's give it a go. See if I hate my life.
Orbit synchronized.
Buster. HMG. Sentry. Let's run it up. Oh man.
Objective critical stratagem available.
You are the best of the best. Live up to your name. Live up to freedom.
Objective critical stratagem.
Calling down a sentry.
Completely forgot.
Requesting fortification. Say hello to democracy. Reinforcing. Requesting advanced weaponry. Requesting gas mask. Calling down a sentry. Hellbomb armed. Clear the area. Requesting advanced weaponry.
We're to find a tripod to see if it takes down that shield quicker.
More weapons. Calling down supply. Requesting advanced weaponry. Found something. Found something. Northeast, 200 meters.
That's 10 super credits. I wonder if I can actually destroy one of these.
Have a taste of democracy. Requesting orbital.
No, that does not seem good at all. That does not seem good at all.
Requesting air support.
Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Democracy's on its way.
Outpost destroyed.
Requesting orbital strike.
Got him.
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
Expecting it to be a little bit worse at taking out the crowds, but it's actually not bad. Looks like the burning damage actually finishes them off. Not bad. But the shields, no.
Objective critical stratagem
That's not working out.
Requesting sentry. Sample collected. I found something. Calling down fortifications. Requesting sentry.
10 stream streak. Let's keep it going.
Calling down a support weapon.
It damages them. I'm getting the red bar from it. Good God, man. I like how fast it fires, though. Did that just miss right there? I think it should have multi-lock on. This 100% should have a multi-lock on. There's one more. So you got 40... You got 48 rounds then. I think there's 6 of them in total. I didn't realize there might be one more at the very bottom of that backpack. This should have multi-lock on. I don't know why this doesn't have multi-lock on.
Team reload required. Last reload.
Made that even.
Out of ammo.
Could you bear to get... Could you bear to make that for yourself? You don't get a full resupply out of that either. Interesting. You only get half of it. It's cool when it lands, though. Might be right about that. Next match, Chai. We're putting it on. Oh god. Too many.
Requesting sentry. Requesting calling down fortification. Reloading. Calling in orbital strike.
God, that is crazy. That thing's still not dead. I've got 62 kills already. That sentry is putting in the work today.
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
Yeah, so it has 6 total magazines. Actually 7. 'Cause you originally start with 1 and then there'd be 6 in the backpack, so what are we looking at? So that's 56 shots. Math inside your head while you're waiting calculations to finish. God, that just takes way too long.
Calling down a support weapon. Sending in an eagle. Orbital inbound. Requesting air support.
Eagle 1 returning to destroyer for resupply.
Calling in reinforcements.
it out over here. Load.
Requesting sentry.
I was about to say, hold on. Artillery. What the fuck does that mean?
Objective complete.
Let's find the next target. That's interesting. What the fuck? Wait a minute, did I just shoot all of them at one time? I'm so confused. Fuck off, god damn it. I'm trying to see if this is fucking cool. Alright, artillery seems lackluster right now, gonna be honest. Looks like it's eating up a lot of ammo to not really do a whole lot of fucking bullshit. Missed.
Found something.
Fuck is artillery doing?
Objective near your position.
Calling down a sentry. Requesting fortification. Reinforcing.
Wait a second.
Reloading. Freedom forever.
That's actually pretty fucking cool right there. So this is its area of effect. Wonder if they can lock onto the groups of them. Be a huge waste, but it's interesting.
Found something.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Oh god.
Injury? What injury?
Found something.
In. It's a resupply over here. So you'll only get half out of this. I think this should fully resupply you. This thing would not be overpowered if you were able to just continuously resupply yourself. Or at least fully resupply. Let's give the artillery another try. The thing I really want to see is whether or not this actually can lock onto these guys. No. Seems like this will be a higher impact of damage. It'll be better suited for heavily armored single targets. I thought it might actually be better for dealing with the chaff, but doesn't hit the same. A little bit of both here. It does have an area of effect to it, though. I guess it is just all 8 rockets hitting in the same location, like a mortar fire. But since I can't selectively hit like the crowd right here and get the dead center, it ends up being a little bit of a waste. Probably be better when facing off with the automatons. Groups of devastators will probably get just fucking shit on by that. Anthox, man. Salute. That missed. But that one didn't. France Queen of Liberty. Especially since England doesn't have a queen anymore. Go! $20. We've got an artillery mode with the W.A.S.P. Seems like it's just all of the rockets getting shot at one time directly into an area of effect down below. Probably be great against groups of devastators, but it still only locks onto these 2 targets, so but right now it's kind of useless. It ends up just wasting the entire 8 rockets in one go, and that's just not worthwhile. But it looks cool. I'll give it that. But you're much better off just going with the burst fire. Landing all those rockets in. I can't hit it right now. What is it? 56 total rockets inside of this thing. But man, versus the Illuminate, this just doesn't shine to me. Like, if I was facing off with the automatons right now, I think I would have a much better time with this thing. I think I'd come up over a hilltop, see like a patrol of devastators, and I'd just cut loose from that mountain. Oh god damn, that shit would feel good. Eat this shit, rocket devastators. Guess who's got homing missiles now? That sounds like an enjoyable day right there. This thing will be a whole lot more fun in the future. It's cool right now, but it has not reached its full potential. Scythe versus shields, no. Not good. Not bad versus the squids, the zombie squids. It'll actually take them out with, you'll just need to catch them on fire, but these guys, it takes way too much. But the regular one, as soon as I get him on fire, he just burns out. Oh god. Well, sometimes a little bit more sustained fire. But we can try it right here. You can see how long that's taken. It's like almost a full charge, or a half a charge. Live on. Yeah, I don't know about all that. See, that sounds like more effort. Talking about a lot of things I gotta get done. But that's satisfying. At least it's taking those out in at least one little cartridge of these rockets.
Reloading.
Oh man. New stratagem. Yep, Aaron, we got the what is it, the XM Wasp? Or the X3 Wasp? The Star X3? Only available on the Illuminate planets right now. Everybody's got it, we won't have it as available for everything else just yet. So I guess we're basically guinea pigs right now. I wish it had a multi-lock on, I swear that would go a long way right now. Alright, here we got the new Wasp. Multi-rocket. Turns on our artillery if we want to fire all of them at the same time.
Requesting air support.
Let's just get another one out. And I don't like that it doesn't fully resupply itself from the supply packs.
Never destroy our way of life.
Oh man. That was interesting. That seemed to kill him pretty fucking fast. He just folded.
Calling down a sentry.
Helldiver 2 Reddit. Hell, that's Reddit for you though. I'll be honest, that place is a dumpster fire. There's like some good information here and there, but the rest of it fucking straight up just dumpster fire. It's just like the Helldivers 2 Discord. There's days where it's just absolute salute freedom and managed democracy, and then other times it's 100% the biggest dumpster fire.
Extraction shuttle inbound.
Move out of my way.
Sweet liberty.
Is it just missing right now? Probably needs better target acquisition as well. 'Cause that seems a bit absurd that I'm at that distance and it's just straight up missing. That... I feel like that should not fucking happen right there. Like, that shouldn't fucking miss. There's nothing obstructing its capability of getting it done.
Say hello to democracy. Ending enemy.
T-minus 2 minutes.
Oh.
T-minus 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Is it the flamethrower sentry getting that done? What is going on right now?
Calling down a sentry.
Okay. Flame sentry putting in the work.
T-minus 1 minute. T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds.
Commando still seems to be the better option.
T-minus 10 seconds.
I don't even know what I'm locking onto right now. Cutting down the jungle, though. I swear, the artillery would work a whole lot better if I had some way to just, like, aim it instead of needing to lock on. Or at least if we would lock on to the squids as well. The zombie squids.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Oh, frustrating.
Democracy prevails once more.
Once more. Should have enough metals now to get that heavy armor, the increase to the primary.
Helldiver, glad to have you on board. We will fight on in the memory of you.
There it is. Maybe I will get that other one. Alright, let's try the new primary again. Bulky suit. Minigun stratagem, Aaron. I think everybody's looking for that minigun with the backpack. Squid Scorcher, Senator, Impact, Nade, Supply Pack, Quasar. One shot the tripods underneath. I'd suggest going with the Commando over the Quasar. You got 4 possible shots with it. It's got the target tracking. Ends up being about the same. If not just going in for the MG42. I think the MG42 is actually the most fun because it can take out the tripods as well as just being able to just clear everything else. It's pretty much the most well-rounded stratagem right now for them. Oh man.
Engaging orbital thrusters.
I feel like I've played with this guy before, like this Russian lettering guy. The symbols. Seems familiar. Seems to be always on Helldive difficulty.
Welcome aboard, Helldiver.
Ben's been waiting to say that for so long.
Helldivers to Hellpods. Repeat. Helldivers to Hellpods.
Good deal. Put me in. Let's see how much faster the reload is with this. Still yet to use this one. My aim was garbage and not gonna hit the joints much. Ooh, hey. Can't blame me on that one. It does have a good bit of recoil to it. It's not bad if you put on the, what What is it, the explosive one and crouch? I think that should cut it down by quite a bit. But there's just other armor passives that might end up benefiting you more. Is he saying Suka with that? That's fantastic. All right. HMG. Sentry. That's a negative hero.
Hellpod launch initiated.
But I am trying to figure out if that guy's name is actually starting with Suka. That would be great. Yeah, Aaron, it's all coming out this morning. But it's just a part of the beginning of the Killzone crossover. It's gonna cost you 615 super credits just to get it out of the superstore, though. Which I think is a bit steep, and it's a bit random to have 15 at the end of that. I don't know why it's not a flat, just even 100 amount. I don't know where they come up with the 15 to throw in there. Well, the HMG will cut that thing down really quickly, even if you aren't hitting all of those shots going for it.
Going down a support.
My band virginity.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
It hasn't happened yet. Alright, let's see how much faster this reload is. Okay, I'm not really noticing a huge difference here, I'm gonna be honest with you. Although 8 magazines is nice. It seems a little bit faster.
Tagging map. Northeast. 200 meters.
Does nobody go for Hellpod optimization anymore? I'm really gonna just need that as a ship module. That needs to stop being a supply or a booster. Just doesn't make sense why it's a booster. Like, out of everything that's been a booster, that is the one thing that I'm just kind of like, it would make way more sense that we just actually upgraded the ship to upgrade the Hellpods we have dropping. For us to come in with more.
New mag. Throwing grenade.
What's this guy do? He's got the... Is that the Killzone helmet? Or is that the original one we got from before?
Engaging terminal.
What the hell are you talking about, man? We can always say fat ass. But it's easier to say Aaron, as it's just one word. Maybe better if it works on HMG. Hell. I wish this armor would actually work on the HMG. Instead of just primary weapons, it'd be really nice if this just increased the reload speed of everything. I don't know why they don't do it. One tapped. One tapped. One tapped. Okay. Alright, there we go. Not too bad.
Illuminate. North. 50 meters.
You primal. It's not bad, and it does have a 11 round magazine increase, which why not just go up to 60? A little bit jarring when you're in first person though. That thing is just all over the place.
Found something. Dropping package. Package acquired.
Allied destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldiver to combat zone.
But it's the Liberator reskin. Bit more recoil, less recoil than the carbine. And more rounds per mag.
Last reload. That's empty. Requesting advanced weaponry.
But we are out of ammunition now.
Freedom never sleeps.
Come here. That's right.
Calling down supplies. Requesting air support.
Do I not even get the full amount of magazines from this? Like, if you have this armor set on, does it... It just doesn't register. Like, it's already got a predetermined amount, which is supposed to be the total amount of magazines refilled. That'd be interesting. I still want the 100-round magazine in the Liberator. One tapped. Nope. Too close.
Bag's empty.
Oh. That is crazy to me. The laser's not getting that done as well.
New mag.
Feels like this weapon's getting it done faster.
Calling down a support weapon.
Sterilizer. Weapon-wise, I should buy that has good weapons versus the Illuminate.
Down a sentry. Have a taste of democracy.
Whichever one the Purifier's in. For me personally, the Purifier is the top tier weapon because it has the capability of crowd control with the charge up, and then at 2 shots any one of the elite units. It can also stagger the which ones? The tripods, goodness, I don't know why I'm
Calling in reinforcements.
thinking about that one.
Point me to the enemy.
Alright. Oh, chaos, what's going on, man? Goodness.
Reloading.
I wish there was a way I could aim by the joint with this one. Get back in the game, chaos.
Requesting air support.
Having a good time on it.
Reloading.
Because it is 2 to 3. Negative. It's only got auto and semi. Nothing new to it. Killzone Trendless Door next refresh could have the new Plasma Marksman Rifle. Plasma Marksman Rifle. Excuse me. When's the next store refresh?
Sending in an eagle.
Oh man. Oh, you're talking about that polar. That's right. The Polar Patriots. That's the one that I'd say is the most worthwhile war bond right now. Besides the newest one. I feel like if anything, the melee weapon along with the stratagems is going to do better for you. With the Polar Patriots, with the Purifier, and I believe the Tenderizer comes in that one as well. The Tenderizer's... yeah, that'd be the best assault rifle as well. Both of those weapons are fantastic versus the Illuminate. Hell's you and me both. The Polar Opposites back when it first came out. Absolute garbage. I'm trying to remember, does the Bushwhacker doesn't come with that, does it? What was the third thing that came with that? Yeah, the Scorcher, the Purifier, and
Requesting air support.
each one of the assault rifles honestly is doing somewhat well, besides the Liberator Concussive. But anything with medium armor penetration is going to be able to take out every single unit, including the tripods if you shoot them in the inner leg joints. But the Purifier does end up lacking in the department of taking down the tripod, but it doesn't matter because it's taken out both the crowds and the elite units so much easier, and then you can just use some support weapon for the tripods. Finish them off quickly. Explosive crossbow is great, but I think the Purifier ends up winning because of its rate of fire and the amount that you have in the magazine. And it just seems easier to take out some of the flying units.
Calling down a support weapon.
Let's see. Great.
Team reload required. How'd you like the taste of freedom?
7 mags, 700 rounds. I mean, technically you'd still burn through all that ammo before actually becoming overpowered with how much accuracy you have on it. The new AR. It's not bad. I mean, it's the Liberator with a little bit more recoil on it. And 11 more rounds in the magazine. I think you're really paying for just a reskin of the Liberator with 11 rounds. It's not horrible, but if you have to pay money to get the super credits, I'll say it's not worth it. If you already have the super credits and you're already somebody that just enjoys using the assault rifles, it might be worth your while. But besides the 11 rounds in the magazine, there's really nothing special about it. It is more of a reskin.
Tagging location. East. Cancel that. Danger.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Tenderizer have 6 magazines. Should be 35 in the clip. With 6 magazines. But the big thing is that ramp up a rate of fire, just really crushing it with that damage output, because it's already up to 90. I mean, an infinite night SMG would probably take out 5 Devastators. After managing that recoil while prone.
Reinforcing.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Joining the fray.
Too much fun running machine gun with Expo and cattle prod. You're not wrong on that one. I wish the Eruptor was actually a little bit better versus this.
Extraction is available.
Still feels like that weapon's lagging behind. Did it pop it off? Ah, that's another one off in the distance. Shotgun most of the time, but I see it's 56 rounds, so it feels like an M105. M105. To this one, like, are the factions the same? The guns? Yeah, there's a good bit of the weapons that are the same, stratagems that are the same. It's the second Galactic War, so it's just a continuation. The automatons were not in the first one. They're the children of the cyborgs, but we destroyed the cyborgs and enslaved them inside of the mines of Cyberstan, and then the automatons, I guess, were sent off, and now they've returned to try to get their parents back. Which technically they've taken Cyberstan, and I'm surprised that these cyborgs are not actually pushing out alongside them right now. That's nice right there. Stalwart. Oh, so yeah, it's basically the Stalwart or the Liberator. Either one of them, they both have the exact same damage. But it's a reskin of the Liberator. Oh my god. That's annoying though.
Calling in reinforcements.
God.
My life for Super.
I wish it had better target acquisition when it's closer.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Not sure this is the new crossover weapon inside of the Superstore. That's gonna be a reskin of the Liberator from Killzone. with 11 more rounds in the magazine. But everything else being identical minus a little bit more recoil.
Throwing grenade! Requesting air support! Tech pack inbound!
Here comes the cavalry.
Freedom forever!
Gets the job done every time.
Throwing supply beacon!
Deploying equipment package.
5 hits the joints to kill the tripods. That still seems like forever though, just 5 hits. With how slow that it fires, just kills it. Medium armor pin or just explosive rounds actually had the explosive nature to it.
Extraction is available.
Requesting air support!
Mission at 20 minutes remaining.
Yeah, so it's about 3 magazines in total. Oh, God.
New mag! New mag! Calling down a sentry!
Nice twitch traps. What do you mean by that?
You will never destroy our way of life!
Outpost cleared.
Right. And I'm gonna cut on the oven real quick. Oh.
You may proceed to extraction when ready.
Sample collected.
My God.
You may proceed to extraction when ready.
Favorite gun just needs to make it more viable. Phew, I wish it would actually be able to actually do more than just push certain enemies around. Chess piece and Halo.
Reloading!
Allied destroyer has left the squadron.
Rare sample acquired. Say hello to democracy!
Oh man. 700 super credits left. Okay, so I'd say it's not worth it because apparently we will probably get certain weapons similar to this in the next Warbond that's coming out.
Sweet liberty, my leg! Need team reload!
Oh god damn it. Alright, hold on. Oh. Oh man.
Tagging map. North. 300 meters.
Allied destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldiver. You may proceed to extraction when ready.
Found something!
Found something! Tagging location. Never mind.
Medium arm pin it stun and knockback pummel. If only. Or if it had more damage to the weak spot with explosive damage. I think that actually ended up working out better.
Requesting air support! You may proceed to extraction when
Alright.
Calling down a support weapon.
Squids! Heavy, north, close.
Calling down a support weapon. Sending in an eagle.
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
Are we having a connection issue?
Calling down
Yep, Harold. They've started in their crossover territory. So they're going to start charging for certain things in the superstore that you won't get inside of the Warbond, I think. Or maybe you will. I'd be a little bit irritated if that weapon was in the next war bond. And it's like you had to pay twice for it. Wouldn't say pay to win. I mean, the most you're getting is 11 rounds in this magazine, otherwise it's virtually the Liberator. But it does seem that there will be some perks to certain things you'll be buying inside of the Superstore. Like right now, the only armor you can get that gives you a little bit of that acid resistance is going to be coming from the Superstore for right now, until we get the new war bond.
Democracy's on its way.
I don't really necessarily think it's a bad thing.
Dropping package.
Out of ammo.
But I hope that it doesn't turn into stratagems as well getting put in there. I want the stratagems to be free, and I wouldn't mind crossover weapons just being a part of the Superstore. But I do think the price is steep. 615 super credits is a bit ridiculous regardless of whether or not you can get the currency free in-game from just playing. Oh, let's see. Get a nice little thumbnail art there.
Calling in extraction.
Extraction request confirmed. Shuttle inbound.
If you want the weapon, gives them more incentive to make more money along the way, which may end up turning into more content in the future. Doom, 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 doom. Well, if I could get... I don't know.
Sending
I don't see that happening here. It was 1,000 super credits for that weapon. I could see it, but I don't see it happening. What a nightmare. Can't launch the game right now. Gildas, might need to update it. Not sure if that might be the issue. Unless they're having some type of connectivity issue.
Requesting air support. Get some! Get some! How'd you like the taste of freedom? Reloading! Heavy, northwest, 50 meters. Say hello to democracy!
It doesn't work better with the artillery mode.
Mag's empty! Reloading!
That one's actually just for AoE.
Requesting advanced weaponry! Mag's empty! Heavy, northwest, 100 meters. Objective located. West. Requesting orbital.
Darkbox, you having the same issue? There's too many people then. Is it just giving a complete failure to launch, or is it just like you can't log in?
Northwest, 50 meters. Sending in an eagle. Orbital inbound. Heavy, northwest, 50 meters. Calling down fortifications. Requesting sentry.
Sending down sentry.
I need a team reload.
You try in a minute. Interesting.
Heavy, west, close.
Wonder if it is just too many people online. Seems kind of crazy though. It's not that big of an update right now. Flame weapon. Or it's not bad. I'll have a lot more fun with it when facing off with the rocket devastators from a hilltop. But I do believe it needs a multi-lock on. The fact that it's just locking onto one target at a time just kind of makes the burst fire feel very lackluster. Taking out a cluster of units would be much more worthwhile to me, but I think they're going to try and associate that with the artillery mode, which honestly just doesn't feel the same. Doesn't have that same effect that as it would with multi-lock on.
Requesting it. Fight for Super Earth!
Launch countdown complete. We have to leave now. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Close the doors too soon. Anti-tank emplacement. I love that thing. I haven't used it against the automatons or the automatons yet, but I don't feel like it has a strong place against the Illuminate. Besides aiming for the, I guess, the teleporter at the bottom of it, the little circle on the bottom of the ship, so you can destroy them by shooting that with it. That thing's a beast. I need to play more with it versus the other two factions and then put out a video on it. Just giving a detailed breakdown on it. I know the flamethrower turret's going to be pretty powerful versus the Terminid. And it might be worthwhile against the automatons, but just for a bit of meme. Oh god. What if the whole server is down? We don't even get back to the ship. Chaos, you can't log in either. Interesting. There's no way it's at capacity, right? Alright, return to ship alone.
Has left squadron.
ASMG emplacement versus squids, yeah, much better. AMG-42 as well. Hell, even this new W.A.S.P weapon seems like it would be better versus the automatons. Or more useful. It'd definitely be more fun on that side. Maybe even against the Terminid, but we'll have to determine that later on. Looks like server problems. That doesn't sound good. But alright, stream, that was going to be our LG for today. We'll be back at it later tonight for more of this action. We'll be testing some more things out, but I'll get out a video this morning on that W.A.S.P and the new Killzone weapon. Giving a brief breakdown on whether or not it's actually worth you picking up. I feel like the Killzone weapon's more than likely one of those that if you have extra super credits lying around, you know, and you want a new assault rifle with 11 more rounds than the Liberator, by all means. But beyond that, it's not worth real money. I wouldn't say that. Even though some people will probably just start dishing it out. Who knows whether or not people are going to tell you it's overpowered. But it's not. That's just the truth of it. But greatly appreciate everybody coming by. We'll have some of that content coming out here shortly, here in the next couple hours. And on that note, until tomorrow's stream.